G'day people, this is Sharpino here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Pocket video. Now, I've been experiencing a lot of back and forth in this rise to Master Rank, and honestly guys, I've been just stuck between Ultra Ball 3, if I'm being perfectly honest. I go 3, then I go back to 2, then I go to 3, then I go back to 2, and it doesn't matter what deck I play, unless I really stick to like a high tier deck, then I really feel like I'm going to, make it to Master Rank before time runs out. So, I've decided to take a bit of a gamble, no pun intended, because today's deck is all about Wugtrio. So, Wugtrio being the newest Pokemon from the Shiny Rivalry set, where basically, like Dragonite, it can go ahead and hit random Pokemon in one hit. Now, obviously the difference between Dragonite and Wugtrio is number one, Wugtrio is a stage 1, as opposed to Dragonite being a stage 2. Number 2, it only requires water energy, it doesn't require a combination of water and electric energies to make it work. And thirdly, instead of doing 200 damage like Dragonite because of the higher requirements, we are instead dishing out 150 damage. So, we'll go ahead and literally flip the coins of justice and see how we go today as we do go ahead and try a pure Wugtrio deck. So the only Pokemon in this deck is Wiglet and Wugtrio. So I'll leave a deck list up for you guys here. It's literally do or die. It is literally going to be either the quickest game ever or the quickest loss ever. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see a bit of both in today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoy the luck and the shenanigans. But otherwise, let's get into the video, guys. Okay, we're going first. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, we open... Wow, this is like the perfect opening hand that we could ask for. Honestly, double Misty. I mean, look, one Misty was really all we needed, but double Misty is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, what's going to change this is what he opens with. If he opens with Hitmonlee, this is going to be a perfect opening for us. Oh, this is a Garchomp deck. Okay. So, we need to get in and do some damage pronto. Now, we just need a couple of heads. Can we get a couple of those? We do get 1. We do get 2. We do get 3. We do get 4. We do get 5. We do get 6. We do get... Oh, my God. Oh, Misty is terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Alright, well basically, like I said, this is just a gamble deck right here, so if he doesn't get a full board out right now, Wugtrio is going to be killing some mothers right here. Alright, so we have Shaman Sky, okay, to reduce retreat cost, that's fine. Do you have any more Pokemon? Otherwise, this may be a quick game for you. Oh, I'm going to get Ionoed. Oh, no. We just need a Wugtrio. Just give me Wugtrio. Just give me Wugtrio. See, and this is where I get screwed over because of an Iona. This is frustrating, dude. Oh, my gosh. See, luck comes with me, and then it goes against me in that next minute. So, what I need now is a Pokeball or a Wugtrio. That's what I need. Or Wiglet. Okay, we get a Cape. Okay, Cape's not bad. Alright, but we do need a Pokeball or a Pokemon, please. Okay, perfect. That's all we needed. Now, here's where we're going to do some shenanigans. We're going to communicate the Wiglet back to our deck. So this guarantees us a Wugtrio, which means we basically have this. Then, we're going to Pokeball to get the Wiglet back. So, you know, some quid pro quo sort of plays here. So, I'm going to go ahead and evolve to Wugtrio, put on the giant cape, and we may as well start setting up our second Wiglet, because why not? So second Wiglet goes in the bench, and we'll start setting up that one there, and let's see if this kills for the win, or are we going to keep going? No, we're going to keep going, because the Shaman Sky survives. Apparently 100 damage went to the wrong Pokemon, but okay, it still doesn't look good, but you never know. With 2 cards remaining, you never know if it's a Professor Research. Maybe they can draw into some good cards. Not very likely, but that's just one man's opinion. Hey, Speak of the Devil. There you go. Now, does he get more Pokemon is the question. Ooh, Druddigon. Ooh, okay. So, he could probably try to swap and then try to get me to damage myself hitting Druddigon, which would be a good play. That's probably the only play he can really make right now. With this deck right now. Plus it puts Shaman back in the active of its ability. So that's really the only play he can really do right here. So It's not over yet. I wouldn't say it's over yet by any means. I'll go ahead and just draw some more cards because I'll heal up probably on the next turn just in case we get more damage to us here. Have a useless Pokeball here. Now, just in case we get Mars, I think we should definitely get rid of this Pokeball because, you know, this is clearly just a clear Wugtrio deck. So let's go ahead. Can we get the win? Yes, we do. All right. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got lucky. You know, no, I mean, Misty alone was enough to get us over the threshold. But hey, that's just the thrill of this deck. You know, it's all about the gambles. It's all about the wiggle or the waggle. The wiggle, you build. The waggle, you're out. All right, on to the next battle. Hydrate. Okay, we're going second. All right, starting off with oh, we got guaranteed Wugtrio. Nice. Okay, Hitmonlee. Perfect. This is exactly the opening we wanted. So, a Hitmonlee that basically can't hit us. So this is a perfect opening for us because this deck aims to kill things like Magikarp and, you know, back row setup Arceuses and Giratinas and even Darkrai's. But this deck just says, no, we just need one active spot and that's all we need. So the only thing that would hurt us is if he has like a Farfetch'd or something and he would just start beating us to death with that. And I have seen some setups where it's like that, you know. So we'll get out of the Wiglet over here. And look, for the time being, we'll just keep it in our hand because just in case we do draw into it, and then there's no need to do that. So let's hope this hits the okay, didn't hit the roll to hit the Hitmonlee, which not probably the Pokemon I wanted to hit, but nevertheless. And we're going to see Curlier, so most likely Gallade is coming up very soon. So, yeah, not happy with that. So something tells me he does have X speed, so I think I need to get Wugtrio out right about now because if I wait, I don't want to make the same mistake as the last battle and just not try to like win the game. Because then we could use Team Rocket on the next turn and possibly try to get rid of its energies. So we'll go ahead and put an energy on you. We'll put a cape on you so that you can take a little bit more damage. Not that really it's going to make much of a difference. Because with 2 energies, the Gallade's attack's going to do 110 to us. So, yeah, this could be a bit problematic if this Gallade is to come in right now. But if I'm trying to err on the obviously worst case scenario of what's happening. Okay, so he decides to swap out into Curlier and he's just going to go for damage. Okay, that's fine. Now he's going to communicate into Gallade, I'm guessing. He gets Marshadow and he just sets up in the back row. So just to get extra Pokemon on the bench. Okay, he gets another Hitmonlee. So he's trying to get more buffers on the field to take Wugtrio's attack. So he didn't attack though. Maybe that was a misplay. So I'm going to go ahead and start dropping some pop out through outs. So let's do this. If we can kill the Curlier, we don't. And we get the 100 on the wrong Pokemon. Why does that always happen? I know it's luck, guys, but god damn it here. Like, come on, man. Seriously? Alright, so now this is going to do 130 plus that. If he has red, he brings me down to 10 HP. If he has red. Most likely he does. He doesn't. Okay. So, again, this is where luck has to come back into this. So we have to... Okay, Misty, not now. We don't need your luck right now. We need more Team Rocket Grunt's luck now. If we can get rid of both its energies, then we are in a good spot right here. There's one. Oh, just one. God damn it. Okay. So, and we can't do anything. So, yeah, we basically just lose. We had to get rid of both its energies, otherwise we lose. So I'm just going to quit this game right here because even if we hit everything on Gallade, it would still survive and then the next turn we die. We just needed to get rid of 2 of its energies, but yeah, no luck there. So anyways, on to the next one. Okay. Somewhat of a better start. So we're going up against a dark deck, which most likely will be Darkrai. Maybe Darkrai Giratina, perhaps. Yeah, kind of guessed that. Alright, cool. And we're going second, aren't we? No, we're going first. Okay. Alright, we've got the Team Rocket Grunts at the ready, so that's actually not too bad. Because the Team Rocket Grunts is going to help us to slow down Giratina. I know it's a gamble, but again, life is wiggle. So, you know, we'll take those gambles where we need to at least try to make sure we have somewhat of a chance to win this battle. And yeah, they got all their bulk all ready to go. Must be nice opening up all your basics for my matchup here. Like, seriously, like, what are the odds? Oh my gosh, like, I'm playing a luck-based deck, but for this deck to open every single basic Pokemon in the opening hand, that is ridiculous. And you only had one Pokeball. Like, it was almost like it was made to counter me. So, the only way I could see to counter this is if I can get lucky right now with some heads right now. If at least two. No, of course. If it was just one would be suffice. So, it means our next turn, we can start dishing out some damage. And good, we hit the Giratina with energy on it. Okay, so... Not looking optimistic about this one. And of course, you've got all the heals as well. Because, you know, this deck just runs 4 Pokemon and 16 trainer cards, you know? And just by luck, it just happens to have every single Pokemon ready to go with the cards intact. And then he sets up the back row. Now I can't even use my Team Rocket Grunts, which is annoying. But I ain't liking the fact that we can... Well, no, what would be the point of that? Because then he'll just discard the energies. So if we bring out Wugtrio, basically I would have to force him to Leaf. If he has Leaf, I most likely lose this battle. So put the energy on. If I can kill that Darkrai with the energies, I would feel a lot better. If we can just zone in on that and just kill the one Darkrai, then I would feel a lot better. No, but we got all the damage on the energy-only prone Pokemon, which is really good. And most of that damage went to that Darkrai. So, okay, there is some hope. There is some hope. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's some hope. Some hope is better than none. So, I know it's not very negative, but, you know... Yeah, so he has a Leaf. Alright, so we kind of guessed he had to have Leaf. And the fact that he happened, like I said, with 4 basics and has this, like, I don't think I win this game unless I kill his Darkrai with 50 damage and that Giratina with 100. That's the only chance I have of winning this game. Because if I don't, then on the next turn, even if I kill this Darkrai, the other Darkrai is just sitting there, it will just go ahead and... You know, just, you know, so, I really don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. I lose this game either way. But like I said, I've only highlighted one possible low chance way of winning this game. 50 on Darkrai and 100 on that Giratina. If we do that, then we win. Is that going to happen, though? No. And we just give up the game. See, going up against that deck, they usually have 1, maybe 2 Pokemon. But the fact that in that deck that runs 4 Pokemon, he opened up with all 4 of those Pokemon. So that all he was drawing then is healing and supporter cards. So, must be nice. Must be nice. Okay, going up against a Psychic type deck. Okay, this could be interesting. And we're going second. So most likely opening Giratina. That's what this format has become. This format has literally become Giratina. Because Giratina, like Magnezone, can be splashed into any deck and it would work. Because you could just run your main deck strategy on whatever you want to do. And then Giratina just sits at the back, sets up, puts energy on itself. Magnezone, same. Magneton, same thing. So it's a very, like, Giratina-centric cut. Like, it's almost a main deck staple in every deck here. You know, so... Woe is me, guys. Woe is me. So basically, this Giratina can actually start attacking on, not this turn, but the next turn. Because... he's going to put the energy on... Oh, he's going to Iona. Okay. That could work out for us if we can get a Misty and a Wugtrio. Cyrus, Wugtrio, Team Rocket Grunt. Actually, that was better. Now, if we can just start getting rid of the energies off the Giratina, then maybe we have a chance. But the keyword is if we can get rid of those energies, because we were unlucky with Misty, so is luck going to work with us now on this one here? Because if he has red, I basically lose. So let's go Team Rocket Grunt. Let's see if we can try to get rid of some of those energies. And it seems like my luck is just not here today. It's just not. Like, did I use it all my first match here? Like, what is going on here? My only chance to win this is to kill the Giratina. If we kill the Giratina, then we win. If we kill the Giratina. No. Of course not. 100? Yeah. 50? No. Alright, going first against a Psychic type deck, and most likely we're going up against a Mewtwo Giratina deck, so this should be fun. Mewtwo and Giratina. Such is life. Okay. Alright, we'll put the second Wiggler on the bench here because we already have Wugtrio, so there's no point in sending it back because we've already got what we need. The only thing that's going to screw us over is if we get Mars right here, but he's just putting no energy on Mewtwo whatsoever, which I'm very... If he's that worried about... if he's that worried about Team Rocket Grunt, I mean, I suppose that's a valid reason to fear it, obviously. But I'll evolve the Wugtrio at the back. We'll use Spring Out. And we do hit the Giratina, so that's nice. Okay, good, good, good. He's really that afraid of... He's either really that afraid of Team Rocket Grunt, or he's got Leaf, and he's just trying to, like, prepare for, like, the worst case scenario of all this. So, oh, there's the Misty. Okay, so... We just need one heads. If we can get one heads, then maybe we might be in a good position. Alright, there's one. There's two. And that's what we got. Great. Okay, so we can now start building the Wugtrio at the back. Alright, now to make sure that we survive this, we'll go ahead and put the cape on Wugtrio. So now we're at 160, and let's start doing some damage. If we can do that Giratina in, that'll be great. Beautiful. Oh... Love it. So now, basically, unless he heals, Giratina is in a spot where, basically, if he, you know, he must have just dripped into other Giratina. And he concedes. There you go. Hey, let's go. I know we had a few losses, but, you know, like I said, this deck is very... Look, I'm very negative about it, but I get very salty when I lose. I think we all do. We just don't vent it out on YouTube like I do. So if you guys enjoyed the saltiness, leave a like down below for the saltiness. Alright, on to the next battle. Excuse me. Okay, going second against Dark. So we're going against Darkrai. Okay. Let's see. Opening Giratina. Opening Darkrai. Okay. If you cannot open up Giratina, this would be a great opposition for myself. And then as soon as I say that, rips a Pokeball, and here comes the Giratina. Wait for it. Wow, it's nice to rip 2 Pokeballs and thin your deck by half in one turn. I mean, that's just amazing. Double Darkrai and the Giratina as well. What, not? Oh, Sneasel. Oh, come on. Where's the Giratina? You got a Giratina as well. Surely. This is just a Darkrai Sneasel Weavile deck. Okay, so it's... Alright, cool. Alright, so this is in fact a pure... It's a Weavile Darkrai deck, so no Giratina. Fascinating. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put an Angie onto the Wiglet, and we'll go for the little spring out action. Let's see what we hit. We hit the Sneasel. Ooh, I love that. Basically, Sneasel is going to be the cleanup Pokemon. If we can start whittling that down, of course, before Weavile drops, so that's obviously not going to happen. So we're going to see the Dark Energy. Okay. So here's what I think is going to happen. I feel like we're going to see Leaf into Weavile to kill. So that was a perfect top deck for that. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and I am going to evolve into Wugtrio because even if I did heal, we'll go ahead and drop a cape on as well. I feel like we're going to see some shenanigans here. And do I think it's worth Team Rocketing Grunt? You know what, actually, yes. Because then it just means that he can't dawn the energy onto another Pokemon. He can't retreat. So perfect, that's what I wanted. Just one. That's all I needed. Because like I said, so now... basically, he has to choose between putting an energy on Darkrai for damage or putting it on Weavile to do some damage. So, I feel like that actually worked out. And then he drops the Sneasel. So, a little bit annoying in that sense, but the Darkrai is back to 1 energy. So, if he has Leaf, then Weavile can start doing some damage to us and putting hurt. And this is where dead drawing comms like this is going to stink a little bit. Okay, so, targets. Obviously the Weavile, but also this Darkrai up front as well needs to go. So let's just go for the Weavile Sneasel targets if we could. Or we can just take out the Weavile in one hit. Let's go. God damn. So now what we do is just kill the Sneasel and we're good to go. My goodness. Wow. Okay. Whew. All right. Look, it's not over yet. I would not say it's over. Not by a long shot. It is not over. Because we still got this issue of Darkrai here sitting in front of us. And if he has red, then that means it's probably... The good news is we did top deck the Irida, which is, like I said, Chef's Kiss, exactly what we need at this point. So, whilst this is happening, we can start building up the Wiglet at the back. Let's see if we can kill one more. Okay, bit spread damage. Okay, not bad, not bad. Would have preferred we kill this Sneasel, but the game progresses. So, if Darkrai drops an energy, does me to 140, then he does 80, so I'm down to 60. So, I would need, like, another Irida to possibly survive. That, or if I could top deck my other Wugtrio, that would be great. Because I got no more targets for comms, because all my Pokemon's on the deck right now. So, Team Rocket Grunt. Ooh, another nice top deck right here. So, can we get rid of some more energies? No, I think we used up a lot of luck there. That's fair. That's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Now, we just need to probably kill the Darkrai or the Sneasel. We can do that. Or even get it down to a range where it's 30. And then Wiglet can come in for the kills. So, let's see what we can do here. Wugtrio, do your worst. Okay. No. Okay. Wow. Okay. I miscalculated that. I thought they were down to... I forgot it only does 50, not 60. This is not good. This is not good. So now I have to... I've used no Professors, so I need to rip into Professor or Wugtrio. That's what I need to rip into. If I don't draw into any one of those, then I lose. So Professor or Wugtrio, or both. Basically Professor into Wugtrio. Can I please draw into one of those? I know I've been lucky, but can we do this? I think I need to stop playing this deck. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's enough for me today. I've only had 2 victories out of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 battles, so... Needless to say, I don't think this is a good deck. But a lot of people like to play this, and look, like I said, it can work, it can also not work. It's like those decks that run pure Giratina, pure Articuno, pure Palkia decks. Unfortunately, this is very consistent, as you guys can see. We did have some wins, but unfortunately, the losses, I think, outweigh the wins in this. So... Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like the button down below, because as always, your support's greatly appreciated. Will I play this deck again? Absolutely not. Will I play the Charizard deck I played last episode? Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. Because last time I played the Charizard deck, I'm not exaggerating, guys, in one game, like, I don't know if I just got bad luck, I had Moltres flip 3 tails 3 times in one game. I don't know if that means I should buy a lottery ticket, or should I expect lightning to strike me? I don't know. But guys, skill trumps luck. That's all I'm going to say. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.